Hello gang, Hammer here. Welcome back. I have returned from my hiatus, returned from my break to bring you this YouTube video. Now I know it's been quite a while since my last video, over a month, so I'd just like to thank you all for being patient, and if you're watching this video, for sticking with me and for patiently waiting for this to come out. As for why I've needed this break, there's a few reasons. One of them is I've started full-time work, so I've had less time to make videos, and another reason is I was just putting too much pressure on myself to make each video perfect when it didn't exactly need to be. I'm very proud of the videos I have out right now, but I did have to labor over quite a while. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so. And as a result of that, in the time that I did have off from work, I just didn't feel like making them. It wasn't making me happy at the time, so I decided I need to just step away for a while. As far as my plans moving forward, I think I want to turn this channel more into a streaming channel than a video channel. The streaming channel just seems more fun to me, it seems easier, and I think it's more fun for everyone else too, so I think that's the direction I want to head. But in order to do that, I need to get 1K subscribers. So I'm not really one to do this. I don't like focusing on the numbers too much, but I'm gonna need to ask for a little bit of help. If you're watching this video and you aren't subscribed and you want to see more, I kind of do need it a little bit. Once I get to 1K, I'm not gonna be asking for more subscribers. I just need to get to 1K. That's the milestone for me. Then after that, I can start streaming more, and I'll get whatever content I get. So I'm offering you a trade deal. It's called subscribe and I'll actually post. So there you go. Let's get hashtags in the chat. 1K gang, let's go. Hype train, let's go, hype. Okay, but with that out of the way, I do still think I'll post videos, but they're definitely gonna be less. I don't know, we'll see. I've just kind of been in a weird spot for videos lately, so that's why I haven't posted. I'm just gonna need to take it slower for a little bit. I think I burnt myself out of the YouTube thing for a bit, so I'm gonna try and take it in a bit more reasonable pace. And I'd also really like to focus on like guides for how to get better at the game, as well as focusing more on like friendly matches with people that are in this community, because I think there's some really cool people out there. Shout outs to all of you. If you're watching my video, you're one of those cool people. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure what the future has in store for me with regards to this YouTube channel, but I'd just like you all to know that I'm very appreciative of all your support, and you've all been a blast to hang out with in the Discords and the few Discord streams that I have done lately. Just thank you all for that. It's amazing to see all the cool people that I can just have a good time with, and I'm super glad to give back to this community in any way I can. And if that's through these videos, then I'm super happy. I'll do my best to keep it up. It's hard, I have to look after myself, but I do love all of you. You're all good folks. So moving on to another topic. Did you all see that really cool looking thing at the start of the video? It said my name, and really cool music and really cool effects were going on. Yeah, I'm super happy with that intro. Big thanks to Smasher for making that up for me. So please show him lots of support in the comments. He's a really nice guy. Yeah, show him some appreciation, because that intro is kissing sounds so good. Kind of turns me on a bit, actually. In addition, I haven't formally addressed this, but I changed my YouTube banner, the YouTube channel banner a while ago, from my nimbly little, original logo, which I've fondness for. But the new one, with the red effects and the Shadow Fight Arena characters, that was the work of Discord user Ori. So big thanks to them as well. It looks fantastic. I'm really loving the look of this channel. I just need to post more. But yeah, also show some love and appreciation for them in the comments as well, because they both did fantastic jobs and I'm really happy with it. So big thanks to them. So anyways, let's do some commentary on these fire matches that totally aren't for the update. You saw Spyro get his ass handed to him in the earlier video. Spyro's become really good. He uses Lynx, which I think you all know my opinions on Lynx. I'm really not a fan of Lynx. I do think it's a nerf, but as I'm coming to realize, a lot of people have their own opinions on OP characters. Like, people are calling my Ironclad OP, and honestly, like, I can see it a little bit. But yeah, Spyro has improved a lot, I would say. And I had a good talk with him about Lynx, and he actually isn't. He doesn't seem like he's toxic to me, which is nice. He seems to be a cool dude. And then we have Leo, who's also improving quite a lot. It's really cool to see everyone in the community improving, and I'm forced to improve as well in order to keep up. Leo has gotten really good as well. Here you see some matches. I think Leo was distracted a little bit in these matches, so I think I did do better than than I would normally be represented. But yeah, these matches were a lot of fun, and they totally also weren't a while ago. If any of you ever want to challenge me to a fight, you are more than welcome to. I usually will get around to fighting the people that ask me to. The only requirements are you have to be in the US server, obviously. So that is a bit tragic, because I think a lot of you that watch my videos aren't in the US server. So hopefully they come out with the global servers at some point. I think that'll be a really cool time. But if you're in the US server, just send me a message on Discord. If you join one of the Discords, Olympia's, Fortress of the Legion, and Hammer's Gang, you can reach me there on Discord, and I will give you a fight. Just let me know what your dojo is before, because I don't want to fight dojo 10s as a dojo 13. It's not fun for either of us. But yeah, I don't mind going to equal terms as well. So there you go. If you want to fight Hammer, just send me a message and we can do it. Just don't be annoying. If you're annoying, I'll block you. And once I get the streams going, that'll also be a really good way to fight me, since that'll be a lot of my content. And here we see Leo the Master getting OCV'd with Ironclad. Hiya! Ironclad is so good. He is my soulmate. We are best friends, and we do many things together. He's my boy. Here we have another match with Leo the Master. We're doing a best of 3 where I pick up Kate. I'd like you to all report Kate for poaching. This is outrageous, and we can't have this in the community. Report poachers, namely Kate. What a bad girl. But what a very interesting character. I feel like she has a very good attack kit, like she has very good moves, but for some reason lately I've found it a bit hard to implement her. Maybe just because it's been a while. And also because I'm just super loving Ironclads. Marcus is in there. I'm starting to use Jack more. Jack's been really good. You don't see it in these videos, but I have all of them at Dojo 13 now. I have Ironclad, Sarge, and Jack, and Helga as well for Dojo 13. I have Kate sitting at Dojo 13 level cards, but I just have to upgrade her. Let me tell you, the upgrades at Dojo 13 are super expensive. So a bit of advice for any of you out there. I wouldn't use the shop. The shop is kind of a waste of coins unless you can get enough cards to immediately upgrade a character. Other than that, you shouldn't really use the shop. You want to save your coins and upgrade whenever you get new dojo levels for your characters. For those of you who don't know, it is 50,000 coins to upgrade your characters to level 13, which is pretty crazy. So save your coins and save your gems. Best use of your gems is the 1,200 gems for 20,000 coins, in my experience. Don't waste your gems on roulette. It's a scam. Don't do it. Don't do it. I swear, don't do it. Even though I do it sometimes. Don't do it. I have a gambling addiction. Don't do it. Neki, if you're listening, you have this roulette in the game. And minors play this game. And they gamble on your roulette. It seems sketchy and bad. So here we have Ironclad and Sarge. I just threw a trusty hammer at Ironclad, which is a really silly move. Do not recommend. Sarge does a lot of damage, especially for Dojo 13. He's a powerhouse. The critical quick hits twice on the back attack. Unlucky. So here I'm jumping away, trying to get away from his from a shadow move, and I bait him out a little bit, get that forward dash into the finish off. Well played, Leo. Good games. So this is the third match in our set of 3. So enjoy. So this is old footage, I will not lie. I know. But yeah, they changed the frames on the Marcus Heavy. They changed the frames on all of his moves. It actually kind of upset me because they didn't put it in the patch notes for the update, which I feel like that's something you should put in the patch notes. Not very well played right there by me. But yeah, so the moves that is heavy used to be able to dodge, like a lot of projectiles, a lot of moves too. He no longer dodge, like his glitch doesn't dodge, now he can get interrupted. So it serves as a Marcus nerf, which to be honest, may be a good thing, because Marcus is pretty strong. The way he's designed is difficult to balance, I think. Especially with like his moveset and his invincibility. I feel like it's a bit hard to balance it, but I wish they would just put those things in the patch notes, and I kind of wish they didn't change the heavy in a way, but you know, this game is constantly changing, and you take each new update as a new challenge, a new way to get better. You just find out new things to do. Like when they changed the maximum distance, all of a sudden projectiles were a bit more powerful, so you can't really roll under them as well. Also, when they changed the dashes, that was a pretty big change. But now I barely even remember what that's like, and I kind of like the dashes now. So you just kind of have to test the waters and be patient, and you may end up liking the changes that are made. If Neki ends up watching this video, I do have one request actually. I would love to get in contact with you, Neki, about how to balance the game. I've been playing this game for about a year. I had it before release, so I'm a veteran of this game, and I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what's balanced and what's not. I do say I have a bit of a anti-Dynasty bias right now, but I think that is due to my perception of how OP they are right now. But yeah, if you are interested in receiving some of my opinions on the game, just let me know, because I think that would be cool. While I'm on the subject of OP characters balancing, I'm going to also add in a little blurb about toxicity. I know it's really hard when the matches get emotionally invested, but if you ever find yourself getting toxic at someone, just talk to them if you can, or practice just saying GG, because I really don't want GG and well played to become toxic like keep fighting and oops and thanks have become. I want to keep those two emotes to be only for true good intentions. And start the match. Oof! Right away. Critical. Alright, so watch this. I avoid the second hit of the stampede by rolling forward, and then I get a free kick. So there's a free trick if you want. That also works in the corner against Ironclad, so there you go. There's one tip against Ironclad that you can use. Again, with the hammer text, the rolling back and forth. So much good stuff. Here's a little thing too. I feel like I single-handedly changed the meta a bit with regards to get-up attacks, because a while ago, kind of right before, a little bit after actually the jumping has been changed. It didn't change right away, but once I started doing the jump grabs, that little thing I do, people started to not just do a get-up attack 100% of the time, which is really cool to see. Also, I've invented a few combos, and I know other people in the community have as well. Oof, that was a cool end to that game too. I know people have invented combos as well, and it's really cool to see the meta actually change, just because players are creative and people catch on in matches. So my claim to fame is the hammer tech, the jump thing. And a little tip: if you ever fight me, I do it to people more than they do it to me. So my weakness is actually hammer techs. If you do a hammer tech against me, it's probably gonna get me, just because I haven't changed the habit of just getting up or get up attacking yet. I still get up attack the majority of the time. Also dash grabs. I'm very weak against dash grabs. So there you go. There's some tips against hammer. Alright, so I'm gonna try and focus on this match here. Doing actual commentary. Heavy attack, let's go. Yikes. I had 1 health. I totally forgot that happened. Oh my goodness. I have 1 health. Amazing. I feel like you never see 2 health. You always only see 1 health. Weird. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had 2 health, not 1. Because I don't know if I ever have. Oh, yeah, this is definitely before the update. There's the block break. So that's why I was using Kate. She had a block breaker. Oh, I see. Now it all makes sense. In some ways, this new update was like one of the best updates they've had. Just because the idea of weapons is cool. It might make the game a bit imbalanced in my opinion, but it's cool. I really like how they changed Yuka. I think Yuka is in a fairly fair spot right now, actually. Even though I still get manhandled by Yuka sometimes. I'm really glad they changed Yuka's block break mechanic. I'm really glad they changed Kate's mechanic, or block break, and the Dynasty low kick. I'm kind of glad they changed it, but I actually had found my own way around it, so it wasn't a huge deal for me. But yeah, it was a good update. Now I'm wondering if they're gonna add armor to balance out the weapons. That's my question. See, like right there, I think that would have not worked in this new update, which is unfortunate. Yo, look at me, I'm so good, I got a perfect. Let's go. Totally well deserved. Right, it's coming down to the wire. This was probably Leo's best match against me in this little section of 3. Good wait for the heavy there. Should have gone for the cancel. Good dodge there. I was pretty predictable there. Not my best play. Here, I kind of let that one go through just to charge up my block breaker now. You can basically predict when you're gonna get a block breaker with Marcus. I've found, like, I have like a 60% accuracy of predicting when a block breaker is gonna occur. Just because, like, yeah, like there, I don't know if I predicted that, but it's kind of like every like 3 hits-ish. I don't know, I just have a good sense for it. So I see he has his shadow energy there. Hammer attack, let's go! I made it work, yo! So yeah, he did that block break, let's go, yes! Let's go, another hit, shadow move, yes! Yes! And a hammer attack. Yes! Oh no! Oh, good game. Yeah, big thanks to Leo for these matches. They were good, and he allowed me to use these for content, so big thanks to him. Show him some love and support because we like Leo. Leo's a good guy. So yeah, that's been my first YouTube video in a while. So thank you all very much for coming back. If you're new, thank you for joining. Thank you all for just being patient with me through my extended break. I know a lot of you are wondering where I am and why I had taken this break, so hopefully this video answers some of those questions, and hopefully it's a sign that more content is to come. So big thanks again. I appreciate you all. Have a good one, gang. See you around.